YouTube. You know, it's your boy the Beast. And today I'm be making a little. It's different today for me. It's a little different. So this video is gonna be about the main problems for people who wanna kind of boost their FPS. You know, so for me, if you play on console like how I am, if you play on console how I used to basically, then I got some things for you. I'm gonna show you some things, that I used to do when I used to play, Fortnite on, console before I made, the switch. So, so let me show y'all a couple of things you can do. So, you can have a good advantage, boost your FPS, just regular. So, the first tip, right? Yeah, here's my sentence. I keep changing them, want to keep them regular. So, first things first, what you want to do is you want to scroll all the way down. Come to this area right here, replays. You want to make sure that all these replays are, because if you look at this and you read it, it says recording replays can reduce performance and take up hard drive space. You don't want that, because if you do that, that's gonna lower your frames. And when you have bad frames on Fortnite, you want to have around 60 FPS or above. If you don't have 60 FPS or above, like it's your gameplay is not gonna run smooth. It's not gonna run good. It's gonna feel weird and unsmooth, and it's gonna be unplayable. Because it doesn't feel comfortable. So make sure you turn this off when you're playing. Just turn it off at all costs, because on PS4, I'm pretty sure that y'all can press, I think the share button twice, and you're able to save a video clip or whatever, So y'all want to need this, All right, number two, you feel me? Let's go to this one. Visual sound effects, turn. Even though it's a cheat, because this is for deaf people. So if you're not deaf and you're using this, it's basically a cheat. But so I mean, not really much people have this on, but if you do have it on, I would suggest you turn it off, because this right here is a main factor, in frame rate. Right here, this right here it has an impact on your frame rate. If you have that off, that's good. Your frames will be fine. If you have it on, your frames will be lowered. Like, your frames will keep on switching. See, I play on 60 FPS, right? If I was to turn this on, I'd probably be around 50 to 40 FPS, and I don't want that, because 50 and 40 FPS is not it's not good at all, And yeah, just turn it off, because if you want to play on a smooth level and you don't want to feel no uncomfortability or anything, just turn it off, Alright, so another thing, I'm gonna just discuss this part. So what you want to do is you want to, I did a little research, so what you want to do is you want to go to your system, go to settings, I think, and then go to system. I'm trying to remember what I used to do. And then I used to go to system, and then I think it says something about enable HDCP or HDPC. I don't know. HDCP. I'm pretty sure it was like that. Yeah. What you want to do is, if it has a check mark, turn it off. What that does is it closes all applications, and it prevents you from playing any other applications that are not the game. So you wouldn't have two apps open, because if you watch YouTube on your PS4, your console, whatever, and then you have the game open, that's taking up space, because you have two things open at the same exact time. So yeah, you want to disable that. You don't want to have that enabled. You want to disable that. Another thing, turn off notifications. Okay, only keep on the notifications that you really need. Like, if you're being invited to a party, keep that on. You know, if if you're getting game alerts or updates, keep that on. But if it's like messages and stuff that if you don't really receive that much messages, or even if you do, but you have your friends on the phone, which you probably might, you know, just turn off notifications, like, cause those notifications, if they keep ringing into your game, it can lower your frames, because if you're like how I used to be, I used to be put in large group chats, and all they would do was just, spam messages to me. And I don't even half the people in that group chat, I don't know who they are. They just add you just to ask questions, and they just start getting into a big conversation. And what that does, it lowers your frames by, if you turn that off, you'll get like around a plus 20 FPS, you will get a good, you know, good FPS, a smoother one, So turn off notifications, because those are another big factor in, your frames, you know, however it'll move, So yeah, those are like my little tips, on oh yeah, and another tip, as a matter of fact, I forgot to say this one. I was just about to fly over this one. Sorry for yeah, I almost forgot about something. Sorry, I had to cut out the other video because something happened. But yeah, another thing, another way you could boost, your FPS for your TV. What you want to do is you want to go to, I guess, picture settings, right? And when you go to picture settings, make sure that your settings, like, I can't really explain that, but make sure it's on game. You know, don't have it on cinema or zoom in cinema. Have it on game. Because if you have it on anything else, your frames are possibly gonna drop. I mean, it's not gonna. That's not a main factor, but it can help you boost your FPS though. At least it's helping, boost your FPS. So yeah, that was the last tip, and I hope my tips help y'all, and hopefully, like, y'all, for the people that struggle to to boost their FPS, I hope that this video help boost their FPS. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked it, and yeah, Mr. Bloated out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.